Hi there, it's Peter here, the guy who hates tomatoes but loves front-end development. First YouTube live broadcast. I'll wait for some of you to tune in, and thanks for supporting the channel and giving me 10,000 subscribers, because that's what enabled the YouTube. That's what enabled YouTube to give me the live broadcast option in the iOS app, which is what I'm using at the moment. So I don't have to set up my DSLR. I can just hit the go live button and straight away start recording. Ellen, how are you? Thanks for tuning in. I've seen your comment on one of my Webpack videos, and that's exactly what I want to talk about today. I want to let you know what's coming up. Thank you very much, Dimitri. Thanks for tuning in, guys. As I said, this is my first time live on YouTube. I used to do Periscope live broadcasts, but it was a bit clunky. The broadcast always disappeared after 24 hours. Hello, Dominic. And that's why I'm so excited that YouTube enabled me to use the broadcast. Thank you very much. Damn it. And so yeah, once I hit the I didn't hit 10,000 subscribers. For some reason, YouTube enabled the live broadcast, even though I'm just 9,900 something. So I'm very excited that I can start using the live broadcast. So what I'm planning every Wednesday morning, just jump on for a few minutes, talk with you guys what's coming up, and obviously listen to your questions and make sure that whatever content I provide answers the questions to your issues. Okay. Good morning, Naren. Thanks for tuning in. Really good. Got 14 people in the house, which is cool. And it's me, or you have a bad upright? It's probably me. Sometimes I have a little notice here that I've got a bad connection. Not sure what the issue is, but yeah. So bear with me. You might need to watch the replay or something like that. I'll try to fine tune it for next time. But what I wanted to speak to you and give you a little update today is what's coming up. So as I mentioned, for some of you who are new to this channel, I'm Peter. I'm the guy behind the Webpack 2 tutorials and front-end development tutorials in general. And I'm a front-end developer. Thanks Lukash. I'm a front-end developer just like you. So I work in my full-time job, or at the moment contracting job. And then on the side, in the free time, I sit down in front of a computer and share with you what I learn. And in the last 6 or 5 months, I did work on a few projects using React, Webpack, MobX, and sort of more of the front-end modern technologies. And that's what I'm planning to share with you in the upcoming tutorials. And as you know, a few weeks or months ago, we started with the Webpack 2 tutorials, just how to configure the workspace, the projects from start. And instead of you using the Create React app, you can just configure the Webpack the way you want it. And that's why I'm covering the Webpack 2 first. So the question is, are there many updates coming, or are you really excited about it? Yes, they are updates. Yeah, don't worry. I'm getting to it. Alrighty, so the first one is if you watch my last video, we covered how to set up the extract text plugin, and now I want to make sure we only run it in the production mode, not in the dev mode. So I've got production versus development mode coming up. And then the other very frequently requested question was loading images with Webpack 2. So not just images, but also images, fonts, and any files that you require or include in your CSS, JavaScript, or HTML templates. You'll be able then to load it using the file loader and a few other loaders using and once you run the production mode, it will copy these files into the destination or dist folder. Okay, so that's what's coming up: production versus development mode, and loading images is with Webpack 2. So these 2 videos I've got already edited. I'm just about to upload the second, and this will go live probably tomorrow. The production versus development will go live tomorrow, and the loading images with Webpack probably next Monday or Tuesday. And then I have a long list, and this is all based on your questions. So if you have another Webpack 2 tutorials request, then leave that under one of the videos so I can get to it and put it on my to-do list. I've got some of you asking for using Twitter, Bootstrap or Foundation, so how to load that using the npm scripts, and also jQuery, GreenSock and ScrollMagick. Okay, so how to use all these external libraries, how to include them into your project. So that is on my list as well. I might cover that if there is enough requests, so make sure you vote for that. Yep, boring, Alexander, I can hear you. Yes, Jan, TypeScript, yes, we'll get to TypeScript as well. And then also I've got minification, uglification. Yes, we will cover more advanced tutorials, but firstly I need to teach some of the beginner guys to be a little bit more advanced, so then we can cover the more advanced. Okay, so that is definitely on my list. Where am I from? I'm from Czech Republic, but at the moment I live in Melbourne in Australia. Okay, so at the moment I've got 10 o'clock in the morning, so I'll live down under, but originally I'm from Czech Republic. Okay, from a small town 200 km from Prague. Hey, from Australia. Okay, so there's you. All right, Ellen. How come you can speak Czech? That's funny. That's funny. Your name doesn't sound or doesn't look Czech at all. That is funny. Yeah, that's it's cool. I like these live interactions because makes me to meet you guys. Ukraine. Немножко говорю по-русски. 2 a.m. Oh, are you crazy? You're not working on some project with a crazy deadline, are you? You're just bored and you're tuning into your favorite YouTube channel, right? No problem, Adrian. So yeah, if you've got another request for Webpack 2 tutorial, leave them under some of the videos. I'll get to them, take a screenshot, put it on my to-do list. I've got a Trello board with all the requested tutorials, and I'll cover that before we start diving into React. So I wanted to first cover as much as we can. As my я немножко, да. Yeah, so before we start diving into React, I wanted to make sure really understand that you really understand the Webpack, and there are no questions, because I didn't want to be bombarded by questions. How do you set up Webpack and all that? So I'm trying to answer that now before we start exploring React. And yes, I do have a blog. This is my blog, Ihatetomatoes. Okay, ihatetomatoes.net, and there is a lot of web animations, interactive tutorials. So I used to cover a lot of ScrollMagick, scrolling animations in general. I like interactive projects. So yeah, there's a lot of web sort of front end interactive projects tutorials. So go check it out. I cloned the repo, but pag index file does not hot reload. Okay, so that's probably another question. I can add it to the list. This is perfect question. If something doesn't work, leave a comment under the video, because there is a lot of configuration things, and it's hard for me to cover everything in one video. So I try to always focus on one thing, and then putting all these puzzles together will give you the config you are after. Okay, some people never use pag, some people never used other templating engines, so I always try to research and then create a video about it. Some of the tools I've never used. So to be honest, I've used pag templates only on one project, and it already came to me pre-configured, and so that's why I try to cover it. So if you have a question, something doesn't work, and you want to cover a specific scenario, leave that under some of the video. Okay, where am I from? Russians asking. I already said that before, so probably you late to the party, because I've already answered that. I'm from Czech, but currently living in Melbourne in Australia. Okay, and I think that will be it. I'm about to upload the remaining video and start editing the new one. Sorry, what was the question about TypeScript and React? Yes, I'll cover that in the future videos. So we'll probably start with React, just a plain React with no TypeScript, because some people have no idea why to use TypeScript, what's TypeScript useful for, and I don't want to confuse them too much, because as you know, there is a lot of knowledge that you need to know before you starting something today. Used to be you just learn HTML, CSS, and a little bit of jQuery. At the moment, it's a lot of technologies you need to know about, but the most important thing is to know when to use it and what problem it solves. Okay, so I want to go slowly through the workflow and bring the technologies at the right time, instead of starting with everything and people are confused, because that's what I was confused. Why do I need a TypeScript? Why do I need a bubble? Why do I need this and that and that? And it just becomes like my head was about to explode when I started exploring all these technologies. And my tutorials are always try to look very easy, so I try to break it down into the simplest possible scenario. Okay, so I don't want to try to overwhelm you with a lot of things. So as you know, every tutorial just covers one thing at a time, and you build up the knowledge like that. Okay, if that's what you like, yep, don't forget to hit the like button. You know you know the drill. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the question, and a little question: what motivates you? What motivates me? I try to give back to the people. When I started in the front end development, then obviously I've learned a lot from CSS Tricks, Chris Coyer, and David Walsh's blog. So this is just for me another way how to give back to someone who's starting today. And YouTube video and blog is a perfect platform to do that. You can donate. Oh, I don't have any donates button, so for now keep the cash. Bring your kids to get an ice cream or something. I don't have any YouTube. I think there is some button somewhere here, but yeah, don't worry about donating. Once I create some premium courses that you're interested in, maybe ask your boss to purchase that. That's probably the best way how to support the channel or my courses and tutorials in general. Yeah, I don't have any buttons, Firebase or WAWS. Okay, I'm interested to explore more Firebase, so yeah, I'll cover that. And especially with React, when you start updating your state and it straight away saves in the database, I feel like that's a very good connection. So I'll cover that Firebase as well. WAWS, I don't have much experience with setting it all up. So just to be very clear, guys, I'm the front-end guy who just takes designs and creates any UI, interactive UI with React, and then the backend stuff, the databases and APIs, I'll leave that to someone else. Thank you very much, Russian. Thank you. How do you say Russian? Thank you, Russian. Thank you, Russian. Oh, I used to speak so well Russian, and now I don't even know how to say thank you. Oh, this is embarrassing. Yeah, but this is life. I need to, for next time, study how to say thank you. Spasiba. 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 You see, I've got it there. Don't worry. Dziękuję. Spasiba. Yeah. You see, the brain's still working. This is cool, guys. I'm online more than I expected. Now it's now 13 minutes. I wanted to give you an update on the 2 upcoming videos: production versus development mode, and loading images with Webpack. Okay, so actually, and suddenly notification came out. Now I'm active. That's fantastic. Yeah, I know this is the beauty about life. I go online. Probably it's gonna be this time, roughly for me, Wednesday morning between 9-11, stuff like that. Yeah, Redux or MobX. I've got more experience, to be honest, with MobX, so definitely sharing that with you in my future tutorials. Redux, at some stage, I maybe try to explore that as well. But I can teach you only what I know, and to be honest, I know more about MobX than Redux. Vue, do you have any experience with Vue? No, but I've heard a lot of people raving about it, and so it's probably good thing. But again, I want to make sure that we don't learn everything. You don't need to know everything. You just need to know the right technologies, which will get you to build whatever you want. Okay, so learning MobX, Redux at the same time, I feel like they do the same thing. So why would you learn both at the same time? Okay, and for the stuff I will cover, you can always create it. If I build it with MobX, you can always create the same thing with Redux. So yeah, I don't want to say that I prefer Mobex because the only reason why I like it or use it, because it just does the job for me, and the state management with that is very, very easy. Okay, so that's, but I wanted to say something else. So now when the comments pop up here, I sometimes forget what I wanted to talk about. That's crazy about the live broadcast, but yeah, I like the live interaction. So these comments, anyone who commented, you got my thumbs up, because you're helping me to get idea what people want to see in my future tutorials. AngularJS, I'll probably stick for now to React until I need to learn AngularJS, but I worked on few projects, but I was more involved in the really front end of it, and the components, I was massaging my HTML into it. So I don't have much experience with Angular, I'm honest. So yeah, I probably won't cover that anytime soon, but one day, you never know. Okay, Node.js, someone asked about Node.js. Same thing, probably not at the moment. We'll just use the npm scripts and some of the Node packages built in. But we will cover Webpack and React, and really making sure that you can create any UI, anything, and make it interactive, make it update the state on interactions and stuff like that. Person developer school, Node.js, okay, I didn't get that. So maybe leave that under some of the videos. Maybe I can rewatch the replay and go through the comments, because yeah, they just come and go for me, and I can't keep up with them. So maybe last question, I would really like to know, are you front-end developer, are you designer, are you full stack developer? What sort of title, what sort of job title you guys have? I'm very curious. So why does Webpack have to be so complicated? Why does the front end have to be so complicated these days? It's not just Webpack, it's that many technologies we need to set up before we start coding. Look, I don't know. If I had a magic wand, I could just say, hey, load this, and you've got everything set up, then I would do that. Coding is your hobby, Ellen. Cool. Civil engineering, nice. Full stack developer, Andre. Okay, full stack. Yeah, a lot of developers try to, or not try to, they call them some full stack. I would be curious what the full stack actually means. So you take PSD, then do HTML, JavaScript, the server, CMS for it as well. Okay, yeah, where is the full stack sort of? What is the stack for you? I can't remember who was that, the full stack. But if you full stack, what are the technologies that you really master and you can do? I would be very curious about that. And any designers in the house? Are there any designers? He just eating pizza. Yes. I'm eating. I hate tomatoes on pizza actually. Yeah. SQL Node. Okay. Full stack, man. You see, there is so many of these frameworks and mean stack, and I don't even know, guys, what some of these words mean, to be honest. But I don't need to. That's the good thing. I always think you only need to know what you need to know for your project, okay? Hobby, full stack, Scala, React, Angular. Good, nice. Front end. Yeah, very excited about the live broadcast, so probably expect client-side HTML also me. Yeah, so we expect me coming on every Wednesday, just with some quick update, Q&A. So if you've got any questions on your current project, if I can, I'll help. If not, leave the comment under some of the videos, because then I can get to them and save them and reply to them. Mongo Express Ruby Node. Okay, yeah. Oh, is that something you're using, or is that a request for a tutorial? Very cool, guys. I probably will end it up here. It's 20 minutes. I need to get back to coding. Coding in Flash animation. Flash animation, still. Okay, I thought Flash is dead, but you're probably using GreenSock and doing some cool animation with GreenSock, right? GreenSock, Scroll Magic, that's my two sort of libraries if I need to do some animation stuff and triggered things on scroll. No, I asked Anoop about what, man. Right. Sorry, you asking someone else. Sorry. I jump into your conversation. But yeah, feel free to connect, guys, between you guys, because you all front-end developers. So in these comments, you can interact with other guys having exactly the same issues on projects, and you can help each other. There was someone left a comment under one of my Webpack 2 tutorials, and he had an issue, he had some error, and for me YouTube comments are not the best place to paste the code and debug in general. And so someone said, oh, I have the same issue, and then someone said, hey, I fixed it, it was missing comma, or it was missing closing a bracket. So leave a comment if you find something doesn't work for you and you figure it out. Leave it under the video so it can help someone else debugging the same issue. So if it's something related to the style loader or CSS loader, just leave the comment there if you fixed some issues. I know YouTube comments are not the best thing for that, but if someone's watching the same video and he comes across the same error and he finds your comment, I'll always try to push it up with the thumbs up and pin it to the top, because yeah, helpful comments are the best. And yeah, but mostly I just wanted to come say hi. Thanks a lot for tuning in. I need to go and do some work now. Okay, I'll see you next week. Really appreciate your time that you jumped on. Some of you 4 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, some of you in Australia AM, so that's fantastic. And I'll see you next week, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you next week. Bye. 5 a.m. Whoa, some morning. Are you waking up or you didn't go to sleep? What's going on, guys? Come on. Yeah, someone just hit the like button. Hey, we've got 13 people here. We need the likes going up. If you really enjoy this broadcast and you want more videos from the guy who hates tomatoes but loves front-end development, hit the like button. It's quite easy. First learn the web basic. Yeah, I love you, bro. Cool. I love you guys too. Thanks a lot. Subscribe, and I'll catch you next week and in my future videos. See you guys. Bye.